here chapter 2, sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Flower. First, the very attractive part of plant is flower. Flower is a fascinating organ of angiosperms. It's a specialized reproductive shoot of flowering plants consisting of a receptacle on which are inserted the necessary flower parts. The parts of flower is here. It's a colorful part is known as corolla and the single unit is known as petal. And the lower green part it's known as sepal or a calyx. And the male part of a flower is anther. It's a oval shaped structure, and attached the anther a thin filamentous structure, both including in male reproductive part stamen. It's also known as stamen or androecium. And the other part stigma, style and ovary. Ovary is a swallow part inside the thalamus or a receptacle. The lower part of flower is known as receptacle. And pedicel. The stem part of flower. And the stigma, style and ovary combined and forms the female reproductive organ like a gynoecium, or other name of gynoecium, carpel, pistil. It's denoted the different terms. And you know the pollen grains generate or reproduce inside the anther. Anther is spread by the wind, by the different factors inside the anther. Anther, it's a pollen sac, a pouch-like structure, and the pouch containing millions of minute particles. This particle is known as pollen grains, and pollen grains dispersed are the liberated by the different factors like water, wind, and insect. It's one place to another place. You know, this term is known as pollination. Means the pollen grains transfer by the different factors, and it's produced liberated pollen grains anther to stigma. Stick on the stigma side, anterior part of the female reproductive tract, and then start fertilization. And here we will study the topic is the microsporogenesis. Means inside the pollen grains, the microsporangia inside the microspores generated in microsporangium. The outer wall of anther is known as microsporangium, and the transverse section, cut the transverse section of anther. It's the after cutting, it's four-chambered structure inside the pollen grains. Inside the pollen sac containing four-chambered structure, and the four-chambered is also known as pollen chambers. And the pollen chambers attach a filamentous structure, and the filament attached the site is known as connective tissue, and this site containing vascular bundle provide the water and nutrients through this channel. And the oval shaped structure highlighted here, the outer layer of the microsporangium is known as epidermis. and the epidermis, it's a outer covering and thin single layer structure, and the other inside the epidermal layer, it's known as endothelium. And endothelium, it's a thick layer structure and it's also single layer, but its comparison to epidermis, it's a thick layer. And inside the endothelium, the middle layer, and the middle layer, it's 3 to 4 layered structure inside the endothelium. And again, endothelium, it's further divide and forms the ostomium like a thin membranous structure and burst at this side. And after some time, gradual changing, and the pollen grains develop inside and maximum in numbers, then balls are burst, and the bursting side are dispersed pollen grains outside through the ostomium region, and ostomium formed by the endothelium cells. And the inside, in middle layer inside the green, denoted green in color by the green color, and it's a tapetum, most important part of the microsporangium. The tapetum, it's a very important layer for it's provide the nourishment of developing microspores, and the secrete a type of enzymes, is sporopollenin, and a type of organic acid, and the deposited the outer layer of the pollen grains. The pollen grains, the outer layer of pollen grains, it's a like this. The outer layer is known as exine, and inner layer, it's known as entine. And the layer, between the layer inside the tetrad structure, it's a nucleus, male nuclei are a nuclei, and the deposition of sporopollenin. Most important term related to pollen grains. And the microsporangia, microspores. Microspores, and the microspore, the cell of mature microspore cells, it's known as, it's diploid in nature, and it's known as microspore mother cell. And the microspore mother cell further divided into, it's a mitotic division here, and after mitotic division, one cell converted into two cell, and two cell converted into four cell. It's a 4 cell stage, and at last 4 cell stage, it's tetrad microspores produced by this process.